This video is to help all CJUSD's secondary students submit course requests using CUE's student portal. Now, there are two ways for students to access Student Portal. The first is through ClassLink. Students can log into ClassLink and search for the icon on their Launchpad for CUE Student Portal. They can also use the search bar at the top to type in Student or Portal or CUE and find the icon. The other way is through the public websites. All of the public websites have a CUE icon to the right of the large photo gallery, where if a student selects the icon, they can click on Student Portal on the left-hand side to reach the login screen. Either way, students will access the login screen to CUE. Now, the username for a student is their email prefix, so all of the characters before the @ sign in their email address. Their password is their regular CJUSD district password, how they log into Google. And then they can click Login. At this point, students will see that they have two accounts, one for the current school year and one for the future school year. By hovering over the future school year, they can click on the blue arrow on the left and see that they have access to course requests. Now, the only thing they have access to is course requests. So when they click on that section, they'll see a list of courses that will display, but just above the box for course requests, they'll see an Add Requests button on the right. By clicking that button, students are able to add course requests while the window's open. So first they'll see a list of all of the course requests that were submitted by their counselor. These are usually general education classes that students are expected to take, but they can also search at the bottom of the screen for classes that they would also like to take. This is really good for electives or AP classes or any specialty class that a student would like to take. Students can use the search feature just above the select course to add to narrow down the classes. They could search by subject or maybe a title of the course. By clicking on the course name, they will see a description of that course that will display, and then they can click Add to Requests, Add Course to Requests. So when they do that, they'll see that the courses that they're clicking on are added to the long list of courses that the counselor has already assigned to them. Students can then say, add in the alternate for, that these classes are actually a replacement for another class that is already in the list that their counselor assigned them. The reason for this, especially for AP classes, is if you're taking an English class was assigned to you, but you want to take an AP class or another class, you can indicate there so your counselor knows that you actually prefer to take this other class. So keep in mind, students are welcome to come back in here and update this as long as the window is open. Use the X's to remove courses that you've added and that you've decided you don't want to take. And when the window closes, whatever is in here that the student has added after they've clicked submit will be what the counselor is able to see that they've requested. So that's it. That's how students can submit their course requests through Student Portal.